I've always been a fan of the YouTube Skeptic community. If you don't know, the YouTube Skeptic community are channels on YouTube similar to The Amazing Atheist, Thunderfoot, and Mr. Epsilon. And originally, these channels often criticized religion. The Four Horsemen, Richard Dawkins, Sam Harris, Daniel Dennett, and Christopher Hitchens only intensified the community's skepticism with religion. And before you knew it, it was trendy to be an atheist on YouTube. But criticizing religion got tired and boring, and the YouTube skeptics had taken a turn. So what's next for the YouTube community? Enter feminism and social justice warriors. This group of people tried infusing social justice with atheism through Atheism Plus, which made atheism, especially the new internet atheism, look like an unfunny meme, an unfunny joke. So obviously, because they tried to co-opt atheism, they were an easy target for the YouTube skeptic community. The foundation of the whole new wave of YouTube skeptics was created. And from that came Sargon of Akkad, Andy Warski, and of course Chris Reagan. While this was occurring, left-wing political correctness of identity politics was starting to lose the wider public and the general society. It had its grip on college campuses, but among the unindoctrinated people, no one really liked leftist language. So naturally, YouTube skeptics were getting less and less dominated by the left wing. That Guy T, Naked Ape, and Computing Forever are great examples of popular right-wing and libertarian YouTube skeptics that 3 or so years ago no one knew, but now we all know them. So what's left for the YouTube skeptic community? Where are they heading towards now? I think right now, just like it was in the past, we are within another transition within the community. And there are two avenues in the YouTube skeptic community that I think the community will certainly take. New media versus old media. The first avenue of YouTube skepticism is skepticism against the mainstream media outlets. These outlets skeptics will tackle often have their own television networks, so CNN, MSNBC, and so on. Also, the dated establishment media companies like New York Times, Wall Street Journal, and Huffington Post, BuzzFeed, and Vox, and sometimes even Fox News, will be the target of YouTube skeptics. They'll be targeted by the YouTube skeptics, not just because they spew tons of propaganda, but also because they're the ones who have been attacking the YouTube community as a whole. Computing Forever made an excellent video on this point. The link is in the description below, by the way, if you want to check his video out. Basically, what he argues is that the YouTube skeptic community is facing a few challenges moving forward, namely censorship from the opposition of mainstream media outlets. As we've seen with PewDiePie, and I've made a video on him, it does seem that the mainstream media will continue to be in contention with new media outlets of all forms, not just YouTube skeptics. The mainstream media will do this because A, new media is getting more popular while old media is dying out. More popularity equals more influence. And B, the trends aren't going to change anytime soon. That means the fight is on to remain relevant and active. Skeptic against skeptic. The second avenue of YouTube skepticism, so the direction the community will take moving forward, is skeptic against skeptic. Now, before you get mad at me, let me just explain where I'm coming from here. Let me start off by saying politics is getting more polarized in general, which does mean the YouTube skeptic community will have stronger disagreements with each other as they too become more polarized. This means each and every single YouTube skeptic will take sides on the political spectrum. Take Trump, for example. There are YouTube skeptics that kind of hate Trump, like The Amazing Atheist or now TJ Kirk, while other YouTube skeptics are more sympathetic of Trump, like Sargon of Akkad, and others are more supportive of Trump, like Naked Ape and Computing Forever. So clearly, within the community, there's serious political disagreements. And it's not just Trump. With the rise of figures like Jordan Peterson, even the topic of religion is back on the forefront as Sam Harris and Jordan Peterson debate online. Naked Ape and TJ Kirk argued about Bernie Sanders. Sargon of Akkad and Thunderfoot had their debates over Brexit. Blair White had her talks with Lacey Green about transgenderism and feminism. And finally, That Guy T and Romy Millennial had their discussions with Millennial Woes on white nationalism. Though it was more of a conversation than a heated debate, it's telling where the community is heading. It's heading not towards discourse, but towards internal debate and conversation. Before, so when I was growing up, the YouTube skeptic community worked to dismantle entire ideologies, and good Lord, the community did a fantastic job utterly dismantling religion and social justice. But now, as the YouTube skeptic community fight to stay alive, they will also, in my opinion, fight for their values that they hold dear, debating, while also questioning authority, mainstream media, and questioning each other. And that, I think, is a good thing. To me, the very idea of a unified skeptic community seems a little bit oxymoronic. I'm Jay Feza from the Rebel.media. Hey, if you enjoyed that video, like, subscribe to The Rebel Edge, and please be sure to comment and discuss below on what your opinion is on this topic.